United against Villarreal. If you'd like a question, please raise your hand and we'll get round as many as we can for the manager. We do have Spanish translation on here also, if there's any questions from Spanish journalists. We will start with Simon Peach.
Hi, Simon.
What's the situation with the team, in particular Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire?
Luke has been in today, so I'll give him a chance to be involved tomorrow. He didn't train with the team. Harry is more or less definitely out. Doesn't look good. So apart from that, we from the bruised pride from the result, we should be ready to go.
What exactly is the situation with Harry then? How long are you expecting him to be out? And your defence is obviously looking a bit weakened tomorrow with Aaron also suspended.
Yeah, it's his calf, and that might take a few weeks. So let's see how quickly he recovers. Of course, he was hoping to play against Villarreal. He missed the last game we played against them. So, but then again, that's football for you. And of course, with Aaron suspended, we'll have to make a few changes.
Samuel Luckhurst.
Hi Ole.
Hi, Sam.
Scott and Fred have got a very good record together in terms of winning games, not lost many games, but there seems to be from some fans a sense of uproar when they do start together. From your perspective, why do you play them as often as you do?
Those, as you said, first of all, the stats for them two together, we've had many good results. The energy they give us, the way we broke up play against Villa, I think they're very instrumental together in that respect. Energy and desire, and I really like to have the two of them. There's two that I can trust that will always give you what they've got. Fans will always have an opinion on any team selection. When you got good players like me, it's easy to say who should be playing. It's harder to leave players out.
Ivan Camilio. Ivan.
Hola, buenos días. Quería preguntaros sobre...
I'd like to ask, what do you think about Villarreal tomorrow? Thank you. What do you expect from Villarreal tomorrow night and the game tomorrow?
Well, you expect what you have learned about Villarreal the last few seasons, and of course we had a final against them not long ago, which we remember not too fondly. As clubs, we've played each other 5 times. Every game has been a draw, 0-0, 0-0, 0-0, 0-0, and 1-1. And unfortunately, they win the penalty shootout. They're very well organised. Some very good individual players. Tactically or technically, very good. As we saw, I've seen so many times, they can play from the back, play with the technically gifted players they have. It's hard to press against them, which I thought we did well against them in the final. Pressed quite well, won the ball a few times, but difficult to create chances against them, of course. And we have to be better than in the final. We have to be better on the decision, better on the passing, more quality, maybe more tempo to create chances. Then it was a very even final as well.
Simon Stone.
Hi, Ole. I don't think it's time for knee-jerk reactions, but the fact that you lost your first game, does that increase the pressure on you to get a positive result tomorrow? Because even though it's only one game and it's still very early, if you end up with 1 point or no points from 2 games, then suddenly it becomes very difficult.
Yeah, you're right. Of course, it's a group stage. There's only 6 games. You need 10, maybe 12 points to go through, most likely. And we've lost 3 points last time. Of course, Atalanta and Villarreal drew as well. So Atalanta or Villarreal's 1 point at home maybe isn't enough for them to say a draw is good enough for them either. So there's 2 teams that should really go for 3 points. If you end up with 0 or 1 point after 2 games, you need to win the last 4 probably. So it's still not a must-win game, but it's a very important game definitely. And as I said after the young boys, home games, if you get 3 wins home and you win 1 away game, then you should be through, or you will be through. So the focus is on 3 points. We've been looking at Villarreal again, of course, looking at the final, what we can do better, what was good in that game, and we'll get a good response from the weekend, of course.
Michael Gray.
Hi, Ollie.
Hi.
Hi, Ollie. You talked about the injury to Harry Maguire, and Villarreal went to a 5 at the back against Real Madrid at the weekend. Would that be something that you would maybe think about changing your system to play against them?
Well, when you always look at the opposition, and sometimes you have to make adjustments because of them, bigger adjustments. Sometimes you just tweak it. For us, we always look at ourselves mostly, and then to probably 80-20 ourselves and make sure we play better and do it better. But of course, the more injuries you get in defence, you might have to do tactical changes, formations. But that can happen. I've got Eric, Rafael, I've got Victor, 3 very good centre-backs that I can choose from. And still Alex and Diogo are 100% fit. Hopefully Luke can be involved. We're not sure yet.
Carlson.
Hi.
So the pressure almost arises when you lose a couple of games, and your former teammate Gary Neville has called for a clearer style of play and claims that you're not playing well enough as a team to, for example, win the league. What's your comment on his comment?
I've not read that and I've not heard it, but of course you're working on your style of play. You're working on patterns, and you're in possession game, you're out of possession game. The Aston Villa game, we broke up play really well defensively. Attacked maybe too fast. We want a fast attacking play. Gary knows that. Everyone that has been associated with Man United know that we want to keep the tempo up and attack quickly when we can. Maybe we did it too fast, because if you look at the stats, I don't think I've seen any games with less efficient playing time. It was 45 minutes the ref gave us, and 45 minutes effective playing time is probably one of the lowest I've seen. Normally you're up to 55, 60. But that's maybe because we finished the attacks too quickly. Same with Villa, they did. So more control, then the more, if you slow it down too much, it might be against a low block again and defending. And we know Villarreal will definitely defend well, and it'll be hard to play against them. So we need to play quickly. But Gary knows what DNA is here at the club and what we are trying to do.
Victor Rubio. Hi Victor, would you like to go? No, we'll move on from that one. We'll go to David McDonnell.
Hi, Ollie.
Hi, David.
Hi, just following on from that last question. You, more than anyone, know about the pressure and expectation at Manchester United, both as a player and now as a manager. And that scrutiny kind of, is sort of intensifies when you go through a sticky patch like you have with 3 defeats and 4. But what makes you convinced that you're on the right path? I mean, you've had progress season on season since you've been here, but what makes you convinced you're on the right track? And how do you, and why should supporters continue to have faith that you're on the right track despite this sort of sticky period you're going through?
Of course, my focus is always to win the next game, short term, and also think long term about the squad building, keep improving, keep getting better. So my focus now has just been on winning this game, get back on track in this group, because we know we didn't start well enough with the defeat away from home. then we focus on the league again from Thursday morning, which in the position in the league, of course, we would have loved to get 1 or 3 points and be top of the league, but we're still up there. And the season so far has started okay in the league. Champions League, we know we need to do better. And with the squad and the coaches I've got, I still believe that we can improve, and we will get that consistency.
Nacho Sanchez.
Hello, coach.
Hi.
You have spoken about that Villarreal and Manchester have always drawn in their games, 0-0, 1-1. But now you have Cristiano, the best weapon. When he was at Real Madrid, he scored 13 goals against Villarreal. Do you think he can be the key to finally win to Villarreal? Thank you.
Yes, of course. Cristiano is. He almost. You can almost say when you start with Cristiano, it's almost one guaranteed goal. He has that record in his career that he will score goals, and 13 goals in 14 or 15 games against Villarreal means he enjoys playing against them. Of course, now he knows Albiol from Real Madrid, Torres, but the top defenders. So it's not going to be easy, but it's not going to be easy to play against Cristiano either. He's determined to score goals every time he goes on the pitch. For us, I know that we will improve with Cristiano. The more he gets to know the team and the way we play, the better we will become, and the more goals and chances he will get as well. So, but we have to play well to create chances against them.
Rob Dorset.
Hi, Ole. Good to see you.
Hiya.
Listen, I'm sorry to throw another few comments from your old teammate Gary Neville, but he's had quite a lot to say in the last.
He always has. He always got loads to say, Gary. I'm used to Gary. He's always said a lot when I was sat next to him as well in the dressing room. So just fire away.
What he said this time is that you and Manchester United have to win a trophy this season or next because of the backing you've had from the board and the strengthening that you've had in the squad via the transfer window. I mean, that heaps the pressure on you. What do you want to say to your old teammate about that idea?
No, the pressure. That pressure is a privilege. To work in this environment, you have to embrace that pressure. If he says we need to win a trophy this season or the next, well, because of the backing, I've got to say yes, I have been backed, and the progress and the process has worked well. I have to say the backing I've got seems to me that we're sticking to that plan, but we're in a results business. That we're here to win. We're here to get up there, and clearly we've improved. Expectations have improved with the signings, with the better performances. So I'm here to win. Don't think twice about that. And Gary knows that. Of course I speak to Gary as well, and I know that here at this club we have an obligation to win, and we have an obligation to win in a certain style of play and play the way we want. Sometimes that's risky and you lose 1 or 2. Lately, maybe we've lost 1 or 2 games. We changed the team, Carabao Cup, and that's the consequences. You're out of the cup, but that's the way we do things, and we'll get there. Hopefully we'll get there around April, May, challenging for this trophy that we'd like to see back at Old Trafford.
That concludes the manager's press conference. If you'd all like to stay online, and we will have Rafael Varane here to come next. Thank you very much.
Okay, good.
If anyone would like to put their hand up, who we'd like to start with, and we'll, as soon as we get ready to go, we'll go. We'll start with David McDonald.
Hi, Raphael. You also
Hi.
had very great success in this competition, winning, I think, 4 times with Real Madrid. It's early days, but what have you seen in this Manchester United squad that makes you feel that they can go far in this competition?
Yeah. Hi Phil, do you want to translate that for me, please? Is on the right channel, Phil? Hi Phil, can you hear me? You on the right channel?
Okay, I think you start.
Hola Rafa, sorry. Hola Rafa, ¿qué has visto en el Manchester United en la última temporada después de tus éxitos y en el Real Madrid ganando este trofeo 4 veces? ¿Qué te ha convencido del Manchester hasta ahora que tiene posibilidad de ganar y de ir lejos en este trofeo?
Bueno, lo que he podido ver con mis nuevos compañeros es que hay mucha calidad en nuestro equipo. Yo creo que tenemos un gran potencial y bueno, estamos trabajando muy bien, muy fuerte y estamos mejorando. Claro, es solo el inicio de la temporada y bueno, yo creo que hay talento, hay más experiencia este año. Yo creo que bueno, hay todo para creer. Yo creo que esto es el punto muy importante. Tenemos que creer que podemos hacerlo, que podemos ser ambiciosos, creer en nuestro potencial y todo lo que podemos conseguir. Yo creo que hay todo para hacerlo. Solo fijarse en los detalles y creer. La mentalidad tiene que ser esta y yo creo que cada vez vamos por este camino. Cuidamos a todo, a los detalles, nos fijamos en cómo podemos mejorar y tenemos que seguir en esta idea.
Is Phil translating back? So now, here. Per Carlson.
Yes, hello Raphaël, thanks for last time.
Hello.
You now lost 3 out of your last 4 games. How does your players feel the pressure and are you confident that you can get out of this rather soon?
¿Cómo se siente el vestuario después de ese pequeño bajón? Habéis perdido 3 partidos sobre 4 encuentros. ¿Estáis convencidos en el vestuario que se puede salir de esta, digamos, entre comillas, mala racha?
Claro que estamos convencidos que podemos mejorar, que vamos a mejorar los resultados. Tenemos mucha ilusión, muchas ganas de hacerlo bien, de ganar más partidos. Yo creo que tenemos un muy buen grupo, la mentalidad es buena. Como lo he dicho antes, tenemos que creer en nuestras capacidades y la presión, esto nos ayuda para estar más centrado en nuestros objetivos. Yo creo que necesitamos sentir presión para rendir y esto es lo que hacemos cada semana. Yo creo que también jugamos en casa y el apoyo del público será muy importante. Yo creo que en estos partidos se gasta mucha energía y cuando estamos cansados es cuando necesitamos el apoyo de todos. Vamos a necesitar a todos los compañeros, los que entran, los que empiezan el partido. Yo creo que con esta mentalidad de estar unidos y de creer, vamos a hacer una muy buena temporada.
Jamie Kemble.
Scored in the Europa League final as well. So I wonder how that changes your approach to the game.
Hola Rafael, me pregunto a ver si su tarea mañana por la noche se pone un poco más fácil de cara a la ausencia de Moreno, de Gerard Moreno, que es baja mañana. ¿Qué opinas de esto?
No, yo creo que nosotros tenemos que estar focalizados y poner toda la atención en nuestro trabajo, en cómo manejar el partido, cómo empezar el partido, cómo colectivamente podemos presionarles bien, quitarle el balón, porque es un equipo que le gusta tener la posesión y el control del juego. Entonces nuestra atención está en esto. Yo creo que es colectivamente que tenemos que hacer un gran partido, y claro que tienen grandes jugadores y buenos jugadores en cada posición. Está claro también que es una baja importante para ellos, pero yo creo que es un equipo que colectivamente lo está haciendo muy bien. Han empezado con buenos resultados contra equipos grandes, y nosotros sabemos qué equipo nos espera mañana y qué partido tenemos que hacer, y tenemos toda nuestra atención en eso.
Simon Stone.
Hi, Raphael. Just
Hi.
in terms of the move from Real Madrid, how much did you have to think about that? Leaving Real Madrid is a massive decision for any player. Coming to play in a completely different league, how much did you have to think about it?
Hola Rafa, ¿hasta qué punto tuviste que reflejar y pensar en la decisión de fichar con el Manchester? Dejar el grandísimo Real Madrid es una decisión complicada para cualquier jugador. ¿Cómo lo afrontaste y era fácil o difícil?
Bueno, esto ha sido un proceso largo. Lo he tenido que pensar mucho, y no fue una decisión de un día para el otro. Claro que quería salir bien del club, en el sentido con el sentimiento de haberlo dado todo, y bueno, quería otro desafío, probarme y vivir otras emociones. No buscaba un reto mejor o peor, solo algo diferente, y en un campeonato como la Premier, que es buenísimo. Entonces esto lo he pensado mucho y he tomado una decisión con calma.
Ivan Camilio.
Hola, Rafa, buenos días. Quería preguntarte respecto al partido de mañana del Villarreal, allí en el Old Trafford. ¿Qué tipo de partido esperas? ¿Crees que estará muy igualado? Y luego sobre otro tema, los entrenadores de los otros equipos del grupo dicen que sois el claro favorito, ¿no? para pasar de la siguiente fase. ¿Cómo lo veis desde el vestuario de Manchester? Muchas gracias.
Bueno, nosotros sabemos que nos espera un partido difícil, donde vamos a pelear para tener la posesión del balón, vamos a presionar mucho, estamos en casa, tenemos la ambición de ganar. Yo creo que estos partidos hay que cuidar los detalles, que sean los balones parados, que sean no tener las pérdidas en nuestro campo, este tipo de acciones que son importantes en este tipo de partido. Yo creo que vamos a ver un buen partido de fútbol con mucho ritmo, y bueno, nosotros tenemos la ambición de ganar este partido, y vamos a darlo todo para conseguir la victoria.
Nacho Sánchez.
Hola.
Yo te pregunto lo primero, si tú consideras, o ustedes consideráis al Villarreal el principal candidato a la segunda o primera plaza del grupo, en detrimento de los otros dos, y también si le has dado al entrenador alguna clave sobre cómo hacer daño al equipo de Emery, tú que has jugado contra el Villarreal muchos años.
Bueno, yo creo que nosotros tenemos que estar centrados solo en el próximo partido. Tenemos que estar solo concentrado en esto. Luego, lo más importante es clasificarnos. Es una competición en dos fases, esto lo sabemos. Y el único objetivo de esta primera parte es clasificarnos. Bueno, luego la segunda parte de la pregunta, ¿cuál era? ¿No te recuerdas?
Okay, Nacho, if you want to go.
Ahora, perdona. Sí, que si le has dado tú al
Ah, sí, es verdad. Ok. Hemos hablado, claro, del partido que nos espera, pero los entrenadores han trabajado mucho para estudiar al rival, eso es normal. Y bueno, ya tenemos una idea de cómo jugar contra este equipo. Luego, claro que la experiencia de jugadores que han jugado en España, por ejemplo, es un plus, pero también conocen ya bien al rival.
We've got a last question for Samuel Luckhurst.
Rafael, nice to speak to you finally. Come from Real Madrid, have you noticed whether the demands playing for Manchester United are higher, or would you say they're quite similar because they're two such big clubs?
Bueno, un gusto hablar con usted por primera vez. Después de haber militado en dos grandes clubes, ahora con el Manchester y antes con el Real Madrid, la expectativa y las demandas en un jugador son parecidas o son más, o hay más expectativa en comparación con los dos clubes después de la experiencia en el Madrid.
Bueno, siempre es difícil hacer comparaciones. Yo creo que siempre los grandes clubes esperan mucho de los jugadores que llegan o de cualquier jugador, pero yo creo que es bastante similar la ilusión que hay, las esperanzas. Yo creo que son grandes clubes y siempre quieren ganar, o sea, una derrota o un empate es algo muy negativo y tenemos siempre esta presión de tener buenos resultados, no solo de jugar bien, pero de ganar. Y esa presión solo hay en los grandes clubes, entonces es difícil decir si es mayor o menor, pero siempre hay muchas esperanzas.
Okay, that concludes the press conference. Thank you very much, everybody.
Okay. Thank you.